What's going on, Sports Wars? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are talking about Dana White, UFC president, and his comments he made after a very successful UFC 261. Dana White is showing the type of leadership that is lacking in so many things. Let's focus on sports right now. Compare Dana White to Adam Silver. Are you kidding me? It's not even close. This is what real leadership looks like. This is what true leadership should be. And if we had Dana White's type of leadership in so many different places within sports and other places like big tech and Hollywood, it would be a game changer. His comments are exactly what we need more of, and we have to give this man respect. We're closing in on 100,000 subs here on the channel. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. It's absolutely incredible. Same with Black and White Sports. Those guys are kicking ass over there. Thank you so much. We're going to continue to call out the nonsense, but this is why UFC is setting itself apart from everyone else. Now, admittedly, I'm not a big UFC fan. I have watched UFC over the years at times. I'm a professional wrestling fan. I've watched boxing, but I've never really gotten into UFC that much. I've watched the Brock Lesnar fights. I watched my boy CM Punk get the hell beat out of him multiple times. I've seen Gina Carano's fights. But I really haven't gotten all the way into MMA and UFC. But Dana White's leadership is making me see that this is the way moving forward right here. So let's listen to Dana White. And also we're going to listen to his comments on political or politics within sports and things like that and how he handles it, because he handles it exactly how a true leader should.
Is this event to your career, personally?
We've had a lot of milestones and, things like that. I think just the whole getting through COVID, doing it safely, being the first one to come back, and then, doing this tonight with a full indoor crowd. We COVID tested this whole week with the athletes and us. I COVID tested all week, and everybody was good, and we did it again, It's time to get back to normal, And I know a lot of you guys in the media don't feel exactly the way I do about a lot of things, but you can't deny it felt pretty fucking good to be in Florida this week and be normal. If you want to wear a mask, wear a mask. If you don't want to wear a mask, don't wear a mask. And when I saw people wear masks, I didn't say anything to people wearing masks. When people saw people that weren't wearing masks, nobody said anything to people that weren't wearing masks. Everybody's just doing their things. You know what? People seem like they're a lot happier down here in Florida than they are in some of these other fucking states. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing their thing down here and living their life, and that's the way it's supposed to be.
And I am from Florida, and I can confirm life is much better in Florida with our great Governor Ron DeSantis and the way that things are done down here. It is much better.
So it felt good to be here. It felt good to have, the mayor, the governor, and all these people working with us to put on a safe event and for people to come out and have fun. It was awesome. It literally couldn't have been better. We couldn't have planned this any better or done it any better than we did.
You came here last year under different circumstances.
Yeah.
This year you came and sold out the card. Just kind of speak to your dealings with Governor DeSantis, Mayor Curry, and just everybody you dealt with here.
I can't say enough good things. It's like when the pandemic happened, I needed people that were going to help us and work with us and try.
Work with us, help us. See, you have these left-wing lunatics out there, and all they want to do is work against you. They're not interested in compromise or conversation. They're not interested in anything other than pushing their nonsense. That's it. And I'm so tired of it. And again, you look at the leadership of Dana White. You look at the leadership of Dana White, and then you look at the leadership of someone like Adam Silver, a pathetic beta male. In fact, let's look at these comments made by Dana White on the Candace Owens show, because they're talking about politics and how it's handled. Imagine Adam Silver holding his players to the standard that Dana White holds his athletes.
I've heard throughout my career, sometimes I'll hear people say, well, I feel bad for them that they have to fight for a living. I said, well, that's funny. They feel bad for you. You have to get up and go to work every day and have some 22-year-old kid tell you what to do and what not to do. And You know, so they're different human beings. That's why they're fighters.
I think the UFC in general is different, and I wanted to actually point to this moment because it was actually one of my favorite sports moments last year. And you probably barely even remembered it because it probably didn't even hit your register, but it meant, I think, so much to people that are watching, and I think that it's a big contributing factor to the success of the UFC. So I remember the fight, it was Tyrone Woodley and versus Colby Covington,
Yeah.
who's a friend of mine. And I remember watching the two of them just looking so opposite. You know, one of them, you got Tyrone Woodley, he comes in, he's like, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter, Black Lives Matter. And then you've got Colby, he comes in and he's like, MAGA, 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 you know, Donald Trump supporter, like, and you know, it's like they're talking trash to each other, like they always talk trash to each other. And I remember in an interview afterwards, there was a journalist that was like trying to bait you sort of into just making a comment or, you know, picking one side or the other maybe. And you completely didn't take the bait. And I actually want to throw up the quote that you said. You said, these guys all have their own causes, things, their own beliefs. We don't muzzle anybody here. We let everybody speak their minds. I'm not going to play these games with you guys. I mean, can I just give like...
Perfect. Absolutely perfect. That is leadership. That is the leadership that we need in sports moving forward. And Dana White is setting a precedent. Absolutely awesome.
Like an amen to that. I can't tell you.
I mean, just so good. So good.
It is, because it just, I think, especially for Americans right now, it feels like there's just nothing that we can enjoy. Like we can't just like say...
Right now, where nobody's allowed to have their own opinion, you know? Am I going to let Tyrone come in and talk about Black Lives Matter? Am I going to let him talk about MAGA? And everybody has a cause. These are all grown men and women that fight for us.
Right.
They all have their own beliefs, their own politics, or whatever it is. They can say whatever they want to say,
Right.
you know, to a point. I mean, there's sometimes some things cross the line. But at the end of the day, too, this is the fight business. Guess what? We say really mean things to each other. That's how this works. You know what I mean?
And it seems to be an adrenaline for them.
So I can't say something mean to you, but I'm going to punch you in the face tomorrow, and I'm going to try to knock you unconscious, right? But
It seems like,
God forbid you say something mean to the other guy.
I know, and it's exciting, you know, because everyone obviously knows it's not, I mean, it's not that they're saying, it's just, it's almost like they're hyping them.
I mean, and that's it, man. That's leadership right there. And that's how it should be. Perfectly, stated by Dana White. And that's how I run Geeks and Gamers. A lot of people look at the team and they see somebody like Uche, and they're like, Uche has... And? What do you want me... You want me to tell Uche he can't have his opinions? It's never going to happen. That's just not how we operate. It's just unbelievable that we live in this time where everybody has to try to control opinions. Dana White is doing it the right way. The UFC is doing it the right way. And I love what they're doing. And we're going to try to put more focus on the UFC just in our small little corner of the internet we have here at Sports Wars. It's a beautiful thing. And I wish we had more of it from someone like a pathetic beta like Adam Silver or a loser like Roger Goodell. Unfortunately, we just don't have that with these guys. But we do have it with Dana White, so we need to support him. So thank you guys for checking out this video. Again, subscribe to the channel. Help us get over 100,000 subscribers here on Sports Wars. We're part of Geeks and Gamers. We have another channel, Geeks and Gamers, that has 300,000 subscribers. My personal channel over there, D-Day Cobra. RK Outpost is Ryan Kendall's channel. Definitely go check those places out. Check us out on geeksandgamers.com, our website. Sign up for an account for free for $10 a month. Become a premium member. Also, check us out on Locals. Follow us over there. We got a lot of good things in the works. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.